I wake up early in the morning and I feel the soft light coming through the window. My body is calm and my mind is quiet. I take a slow breath and I remember that today is another good day to care for my health. I stretch my arms and legs gently. I do not hurry. I listen to my breathing. I enjoy the simple feeling of being awake. I know that small actions can help me stay strong. I know that gentle habits can bring big changes over time. I stand up and walk to the kitchen. I drink a glass of clean water. It feels cool and fresh. My body seems to smile inside. Water wakes me up in a soft and kind way. I look outside and see the sky. It is calm and open. I feel grateful for this moment. I tell myself that health is not only about muscles or speed. Health is also about peace, balance, and care. I prepare a simple breakfast. I choose fruit, bread, and a little yogurt. I eat slowly. I taste every bite. I do not rush. I think about how food gives me energy. I think about how my body uses this energy to move, to think, and to grow. I feel thankful for this daily gift. I remember that healthy eating is not about strict rules. It is about listening to my body and choosing with care. Sometimes I eat sweet food. Sometimes I eat salty food. But I always try to keep balance. Balance is a gentle teacher. It shows me how to enjoy life without hurting myself. After breakfast, I put on comfortable clothes. I plan to go outside for a short walk. Walking is simple, but it is powerful. It helps my heart, my legs, and my mood. I open the door and feel the fresh air on my face. The street is quiet. A few people are walking their dogs. Some are riding bicycles. Some are just standing and talking. I walk at an easy pace. I do not compete with anyone. I only move for myself. I feel my feet touching the ground. I feel my arms swinging softly. I breathe in and out in a steady rhythm. I enjoy the sound of birds. I enjoy the sound of my own steps. As I walk, I think about sports. Sports can be fast or slow. Sports can be strong or gentle. Some people love running. Some people love swimming. Some people enjoy football, basketball, or tennis. Others prefer yoga, dancing, or simple stretching. Every sport has its own beauty. Every movement has its own story. I believe that the best sport is the one that makes you smile. When you enjoy your movement, your body feels lighter. Your mind feels brighter. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to be present. I continue walking and I remember my first time learning to ride a bicycle. I was scared at first. I fell a few times. My knees hurt. My hands were dirty. But I did not give up. I tried again and again. One day, I finally rode without falling. The wind touched my face. I felt free. That memory still makes me smile. It reminds me that sport is not only about skill. It is also about courage, patience, and small victories. I reach a small park. I sit on a bench and rest for a moment. I watch children playing with a ball. They run, laugh, and shout. They do not think about rules or results. They only feel joy. Their energy is pure and honest. I learn from them. I remember that health is not only about the body. It is also about the heart. When we laugh, our body relaxes. When we smile, our mind becomes lighter. Happiness is a quiet kind of medicine. After a short rest, I stand up and do a few simple stretches. I move my neck slowly. I move my shoulders in circles. I lift my arms and let them fall gently. I bend a little and then stand straight again. I do not push too hard. I respect my limits. I know that slow progress is still progress. I feel warm inside. My muscles feel awake but calm. I thank my body for working with me. I start walking back home. On the way, I think about people who train every day. Some wake up very early to run. Some spend long hours in the gym. Some practice a sport with great focus. I admire their effort. But I also know that everyone has a different path. Health is personal. What works for one person may not work for another. The most important thing is to keep moving in a way that feels right. When I return home, I drink water again. I sit near the window and breathe slowly. I feel peaceful. My body is not tired. My mind is clear. I think about how small actions can change a whole day. A short walk, a deep breath, a kind thought, all of these are simple, but they are strong. Later in the day, I decide to do a little exercise at home. I turn on soft music. I choose movements that are easy and gentle. I lift my legs slowly. I move my arms with care. I keep my back straight. I smile at myself in the mirror. I am not perfect, but I am trying. That is enough. I feel proud of my effort. I feel connected to my body. While I exercise, I think about how sport can bring people together. Teams work as one. Players support each other. They share wins and losses. They learn respect. They learn trust. Even when people compete, they also learn to understand one another. Sport can build bridges between different cultures and languages. A ball, a field, and a shared goal can create friendship. I finish my exercise and sit on the floor. I place my hands on my knees. I close my eyes for a moment. I breathe in slowly. I breathe out gently. I listen to my heart. It is steady and strong. I feel thankful. I know that my heart works every second for me. I promise to care for it with good food, gentle movement, and calm thoughts. In the afternoon, I prepare a light meal. I add vegetables and rice. I add a little protein. I eat slowly again. I enjoy the colors on my plate. Green, orange, white, and brown look simple but beautiful. Food is not only for the stomach. It is also for the eyes and the soul. I feel satisfied without feeling heavy. I feel ready for the rest of the day. After eating, I take a short rest. I do not sleep, but I relax. I listen to quiet music. I let my thoughts pass like soft clouds. I do not hold them. I let them move freely. This rest is also part of health. Rest helps the body repair. Rest helps the mind stay clear. Without rest, even the strongest body can feel weak. Later, I think about swimming. I remember the feeling of water around my body. I remember how light I felt in the pool. Swimming is gentle but powerful. It trains many muscles without hurting the joints. It also calms the mind. When I swim, I feel like I am part of the water. I move with it, not against it. This feeling teaches me to flow with life. I also think about running. Running can be fast or slow. Some people run to win races. Some people run to clear their minds. I like slow running. I like to feel my breath and my steps. I like to feel my heart beating with a steady rhythm. Running shows me that I can move forward even when I feel tired. It teaches me to trust my strength. In the evening, I go outside again for a short walk. The sky is changing color. The air is cooler. The streets are busier. People return from work. Some look tired. Some look relaxed. Everyone carries their own story. I walk among them quietly. I feel connected to this simple life. I feel thankful for my healthy legs and clear eyes. As I walk, I think about older people who still enjoy sports. Some ride bicycles. Some practice Tai Chi in parks. Some swim every morning. Their movements are slow but full of wisdom. They show me that age is not a wall. Age is just a number. Care and love for the body can keep the spirit young. I also think about people who are starting their health journey. Maybe they feel shy. Maybe they feel weak. Maybe they feel unsure. I want to tell them that every step is important. Even one small movement can open a new door. Even one kind choice can change a habit. Health is not about being better than others. It is about being kinder to yourself. When I return home, I take a warm shower. The water touches my skin gently. My muscles relax. My mind becomes quiet again. I feel clean and light. I change into soft clothes. I prepare for a calm evening. I drink a warm cup of tea. I sit and look at the night sky. I see a few stars. They look small but bright. They remind me that even small things can shine. Before sleeping, I stretch again. I move slowly. I thank my body for carrying me through the day. I thank my heart for its steady work. I thank my lungs for every breath. I thank my legs for every step. I thank my mind for every thought. Gratitude feels warm and gentle inside me. I lie on my bed and think about tomorrow. I know tomorrow will bring new chances to move, to breathe, and to care. I do not need big plans. I only need simple promises. I promise to drink enough water. I promise to move my body kindly. I promise to eat with balance. I promise to rest with peace. I promise to smile when I can. As I close my eyes, I remember that health and sports are not only activities. They are part of daily life. They are part of every breath, every step, and every choice. They are quiet friends that walk with me through time. They teach me patience. They teach me strength. They teach me love for my own body. My breathing becomes slower. My thoughts become softer. I feel safe and calm. I let the day go. I welcome the night. My body rests. My heart continues its gentle rhythm. My mind floats in quiet space. And in this peaceful moment, I know that caring for health is one of the most beautiful journeys in life, a journey without noise, without pressure, and without end, a journey that continues with every sunrise and every gentle step forward. Teep. I continue to rest in that quiet feeling, and when I wake up again, the light is soft and kind. My body feels comfortable, not heavy, not tense. I open my eyes slowly. I do not rush. I listen to the sounds around me. I hear distant traffic. I hear a soft bird call. I hear my own breathing. I smile gently. I know this is another moment to care for myself. I sit up and stretch in bed. I move my arms above my head. I move my feet in small circles. I let my neck relax from side to side. I feel my muscles waking up again, but in a calm way. I remember that every new day is a small chance to improve my health, not in a big and loud way, but in a quiet and steady way. I walk to the window and open it. Fresh air enters the room. It feels cool and clean. I take a deep breath. I let it fill my lungs. I breathe out slowly. This simple action makes me feel alive. Breathing is the first sport of life. It is always with us. It is always free. It is always ready to help us feel better. I go to the kitchen and prepare another simple meal. Today I choose eggs, bread, and some fruit. I eat slowly again. I enjoy the soft and warm taste. I enjoy the sweet and fresh flavor. I listen to my body. I stop when I feel satisfied. I do not eat too much. I do not eat too little. I try to stay in the middle. The middle feels peaceful. After eating, I clean the table and move around the house a little. I open windows. I organize small things. These movements are also part of health. Even gentle housework keeps the body active. It keeps the blood moving. It keeps the mind clear. I do not see these actions as boring. I see them as quiet exercise. Later, I put on my shoes again and go outside. Today I choose to walk a little longer. I follow a different street. I look at different buildings. I see small shops. I see people talking and smiling. I see a man carrying heavy bags. I see a woman helping a child cross the road. Life is moving everywhere. I feel part of it. I walk at a comfortable speed. I do not try to walk fast. I do not try to walk slow. I let my body choose. My arms move naturally. My shoulders stay relaxed. My head stays high. I feel balanced. I feel present. I am not thinking about the past. I am not worrying about the future. I am just walking in this moment. As I walk, I remember my school days. I remember sports classes. Some days we played football. Some days we ran around the field. Some days we did simple exercises. At that time, I did not understand how important those moments were. Now I see that they helped build my body and my habits. They also taught me teamwork, patience, and respect. I lie on my bed and think about tomorrow. I know tomorrow will bring new chances to move, to breathe, and to care. I do not need big plans. I only need simple promises. I promise to drink enough water. I promise to move my body kindly. I promise to eat with balance. I promise to rest with peace. I promise to smile when I can. As I close my eyes, I remember that health and sports are not only activities. They are part of daily life. They are part of every breath, every step, and every choice. They are quiet friends that walk with me through time. They teach me patience. They teach me strength. They teach me love for my own body. My breathing becomes slower. My thoughts become softer. I feel safe and calm. I let the day go. I welcome the night. My body rests. My heart continues its gentle rhythm. My mind floats in quiet space. And in this peaceful moment, I know that caring for health is one of the most beautiful journeys in life, a journey without noise, without pressure, and without end, a journey that continues with every sunrise and every gentle step forward. Teep. I continue to rest in that quiet feeling, and when I wake up again, the light is soft and kind. My body feels comfortable, not heavy, not tense. I open my eyes slowly. I do not rush. I listen to the sounds around me. I hear distant traffic. I hear a soft bird call. I hear my own breathing. I smile gently. I know this is another moment to care for myself. I sit up and stretch in bed. I move my arms above my head. I move my feet in small circles. I let my neck relax from side to side. I feel my muscles waking up again, but in a calm way. I remember that every new day is a small chance to improve my health, not in a big and loud way, but in a quiet and steady way. I walk to the window and open it. Fresh air enters the room. It feels cool and clean. I take a deep breath. I let it fill my lungs. I breathe out slowly. This simple action makes me feel alive. Breathing is the first sport of life. It is always with us. It is always free. It is always ready to help us feel better. I go to the kitchen and prepare another simple meal. Today I choose eggs, bread, and some fruit. I eat slowly again. I enjoy the soft and warm taste. I enjoy the sweet and fresh flavor. I listen to my body. I stop when I feel satisfied. I do not eat too much. I do not eat too little. I try to stay in the middle. The middle feels peaceful. After eating, I clean the table and move around the house a little. I open windows. I organize small things. These movements are also part of health. Even gentle housework keeps the body active. It keeps the blood moving. It keeps the mind clear. I do not see these actions as boring. I see them as quiet exercise. Later, I put on my shoes again and go outside. Today I choose to walk a little longer. I follow a different street. I look at different buildings. I see small shops. I see people talking and smiling. I see a man carrying heavy bags. I see a woman helping a child cross the road. Life is moving everywhere. I feel part of it. I walk at a comfortable speed. I do not try to walk fast. I do not try to walk slow. I let my body choose. My arms move naturally. My shoulders stay relaxed. My head stays high. I feel balanced. I feel present. I am not thinking about the past. I am not worrying about the future. I am just walking in this moment. As I walk, I remember my school days. I remember sports classes. Some days we played football. Some days we ran around the field. Some days we did simple exercises. At that time, I did not understand how important those moments were. Now I see that they helped build my body and my habits. They also taught me teamwork, patience, and respect. I remember a time when I lost a game. I felt sad. I felt weak. But later I understood that losing was also a teacher. It showed me where I could improve. It showed me how to stay calm. It showed me how to try again. In health and in sports, failure is not an enemy. It is a guide. I continue walking and reach a quiet place with trees. I stop for a moment and touch a tree. The bark feels rough but strong. The tree does not move, but it is full of life. I learn from it. I learn that strength does not always need noise. Sometimes strength is silent and patient. I sit on a stone near the tree. I drink water. I look around. I see leaves moving in the wind. I see light and shadow on the ground. I hear soft sounds. I feel calm again. My heart beats slowly. My breathing is easy. I feel grateful for this simple break. I think about yoga. Yoga is not only about bending and stretching. It is also about breathing and feeling. It teaches the body to be gentle. It teaches the mind to be quiet. I remember my first yoga class. I could not follow all the movements. I felt a little shy. But the teacher smiled and said it was okay. That smile helped me relax. It taught me that health is not about doing everything perfectly. It is about trying with kindness. I stand up again and continue walking. I decide to go home slowly. I do not hurry. I let my steps stay light. I feel my body working in harmony. I feel my muscles supporting me. I feel my joints moving smoothly. I thank them silently. When I reach home, I feel a little warm. I change into comfortable clothes. I sit near the window again. I close my eyes for a moment. I breathe in and out. I let my body cool down naturally. I feel peaceful and complete. In the afternoon, I decide to watch a short sports video. I see athletes running, jumping, and throwing. Their movements are strong and beautiful. But what touches me most is their focus. Their eyes are calm. Their faces are serious but peaceful. They are fully present in their movement. I learn from that. I learn that focus is also a kind of strength. After watching, I stand up and try a few movements I saw. I do not copy exactly. I only take the feeling. I move my arms higher. I bend my knees gently. I turn my body slowly. I smile. I enjoy this small play with my body. I feel free. Later, I prepare another light meal. I keep my food simple again. I remember that the body does not need complicated things to stay healthy. It needs care, balance, and love. I eat slowly and peacefully. In the evening, I go outside once more. The air is cooler now. The sky is darker. The lights on the street look warm. I walk quietly and listen to the sounds around me. I feel safe and calm. I feel connected to my city, to my street, to my life. I think about people who play sports at night. Some run with music in their ears. Some ride bicycles with small lights. Some practice dance in open spaces. Everyone has their own rhythm. Everyone has their own way. I respect all of them. I remember a time when I felt lazy and did not want to move. I stayed in bed for a long time. My body felt heavy. My mind felt slow. Then I decided to stand up and walk for just 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I felt better. I felt lighter. I felt more awake. That small decision changed my whole mood. This memory reminds me that starting is often the hardest part, but it is also the most important part. When I return home, I stretch again. I make my movements soft and slow. I feel my body saying thank you. I feel my mind smiling quietly. I feel proud, not because I did something big, but because I stayed kind to myself. I sit on my bed and think about the word health. Health is not only the absence of pain. It is the presence of comfort. It is the feeling of balance. It is the ability to move, to rest, to breathe, and to enjoy simple moments. Health is a friend that needs daily care. I think about the word sport. Sport is not only competition. It is also play. It is also joy. It is also learning. Sport can be fast or slow. It can be quiet or loud. But at its heart, sport is movement with purpose. I lie down again and close my eyes. I feel my body resting. I feel my heart beating calmly. I feel my breath moving gently. I let the day slowly leave my mind. I welcome the quiet of the night again. And as I rest, I know that tomorrow I will wake up again. I will breathe again. I will move again. I will choose again. I will continue this gentle journey of health and sports, not as a race, not as a duty, but as a soft and caring story that grows with every step, every breath, and every peaceful moment that I allow myself to enjoy. Teep. The night passes quietly, and when morning comes again, I feel the soft return of light on my face. My eyes open slowly, without any hurry. My body feels rested, and my mind feels open. I stay in bed for a short moment and listen to the world waking up. Somewhere, a door closes. Somewhere, a motor starts. Somewhere, a bird sings again. All these sounds blend into a gentle song of life. I take a deep breath and stretch my arms. I feel a light pull in my muscles, but it is a friendly feeling. It tells me that my body is alive and ready. I move my legs slowly. I roll my shoulders. I let my neck relax. I do not push. I only invite my body to wake up with me. I sit on the bed and place my feet on the floor. The floor feels cool. I smile at this simple feeling. Small details like this remind me that health is built from tiny moments. I stand up and walk to the window. The sky looks clear. The air looks fresh. I feel ready for another calm day. I go to the kitchen and drink a glass of water first. It feels clean and gentle inside me. Then I prepare breakfast again. Today I choose oats, fruit, and a little honey. I mix them slowly. I eat with care. I chew softly. I taste each spoon. I feel energy entering my body little by little. While I eat, I think about athletes who wake up early to train. I imagine them stretching, running, lifting, and practicing. I respect their discipline. But I also remind myself that I do not need to follow their path. My path is quieter. My path is slower. But it is still meaningful. After breakfast, I clean up and change into comfortable clothes. I decide to do a short indoor workout today. I open a window. I let fresh air come inside. I stand on the floor and start with slow breathing. I lift my arms when I breathe in. I lower them when I breathe out. I repeat this gently. Then I move to simple steps. I step forward. I step back. I step to the side. I keep my body light. I keep my face relaxed. I feel my heart slowly beating a little faster, but not too fast. I feel warm inside. I feel awake. I add a few easy movements. I bend my knees slightly. I stretch my arms to the sky. I turn my body slowly. I move like water. I move like wind. I do not follow strict rules. I follow comfort. I follow rhythm. As I move, I remember a dance class I once joined. I was not very good. I missed many steps. But I laughed a lot. The teacher told us that dancing is not about perfection. It is about feeling the music. That lesson stayed with me. It helped me understand sports in a deeper way. Sports are also about feeling, not only about skill. I finish my short workout and sit on the floor. I feel my heart slowly returning to a calm rhythm. I place one hand on my chest. I feel warmth. I feel life. I feel thankful. I stand up and walk around the house. I open curtains. I let sunlight touch the walls. I let light fill the room. Light makes everything feel softer. Light makes everything feel more alive. Later, I go outside again. Today I choose to walk in a small park near my home. The grass is green. The trees move gently. The air smells fresh. I walk slowly along a small path. I watch people jogging. I watch people stretching. I watch people sitting quietly. Everyone is sharing the same space, but everyone is living in their own rhythm. I stop near a group of people doing slow exercises. Their movements are soft and smooth. Their faces are calm. I watch them for a moment. I feel inspired. Not inspired to copy them, but inspired to stay gentle with myself. I continue walking. I feel my feet touching the ground. I feel my body moving as one piece. I feel balanced. I feel steady. I feel calm. As I walk, I think about injuries. Many people fear getting hurt when they play sports. This fear is natural. But I believe that careful movement and listening to the body can reduce this fear. Pain is a message. It asks us to slow down. It asks us to change. It asks us to respect our limits. I remember a time when I ignored my body and continued to exercise even when I felt pain. Later, the pain became stronger. I learned from that experience. I learned to listen better. I learned to stop when needed. I learned that rest is not weakness. Rest is wisdom. I sit on a bench and drink water again. I look at the sky. I see clouds moving slowly. They do not hurry. They do not worry. They simply move. I want to learn from them. I think about breathing again. Deep breathing can calm the mind. Slow breathing can reduce stress. Soft breathing can bring peace. I close my eyes and breathe slowly. I feel my chest rising and falling. I feel my stomach moving gently. I feel relaxed. I open my eyes and smile. I feel light inside. I stand up and walk home again. On the way, I think about children learning sports. They fall. They stand up. They fall again. They stand up again. They do not feel ashamed. They do not feel tired of trying. They only feel curious. This curiosity is beautiful. It is a pure form of strength. When I reach home, I wash my hands and face. The water feels cool and fresh. I look at myself in the mirror. I see a calm face. I see clear eyes. I see a small smile. I feel comfortable with myself. I prepare lunch. Today I choose simple food again. Rice, vegetables, and soup. I eat slowly. I feel satisfied. I feel balanced. After lunch, I rest again. I lie down and close my eyes. I do not sleep deeply. I just let my body relax. I let my thoughts become soft. I let my breathing stay slow. Later, I wake up and feel refreshed. I sit up and stretch lightly. I feel ready for the afternoon. In the afternoon, I read a little about sports stories. I read about people who trained for years. I read about people who changed their lives through movement. I read about people who found hope in sport. These stories touch my heart. They remind me that sports are not only about bodies. They are also about dreams. I close the book and think quietly. I think about my own journey. It is simple. It is slow. But it is real. And that is enough. I stand up and do a few more gentle movements. I keep my body active but relaxed. I keep my mind light but focused. As the evening comes, I go outside again. The sky is orange and pink. The air is cool and kind. I walk slowly and enjoy the colors. I enjoy the sounds. I enjoy the feeling of being alive. I pass by a playground. I see teenagers playing basketball. They run fast. They jump high. They shout happily. I watch them for a moment. I remember my younger days. I remember how my heart beat fast. I remember how my legs felt strong. I smile at those memories. I continue walking. I feel peaceful. When I return home, I prepare a light dinner. I eat slowly. I drink warm tea. I feel calm and safe. Before sleeping, I stretch again. I move slowly and gently. I thank my body again. I thank my heart again. I thank my mind again. I lie down and close my eyes. I breathe softly. I let the day fade away. And in this quiet moment, I understand once more that health and sports are not separate parts of life. They are life itself. They are in every breath, every step, every choice, every smile, and every moment of care that we give to ourselves. And this understanding continues to grow quietly inside me, like a soft light that never disappears, guiding me gently forward, day after day, breath after breath, step after step, in a calm and endless journey of balance, strength, and peaceful living. Ket. The night becomes deeper, and the world grows quiet again. I stay still and let my breathing guide me into rest. My body feels light, as if it is floating gently on a calm river. My thoughts move slowly, without any sharp edges. I remember all the small moments of the day, the walking, the breathing, the simple movements, the soft choices. None of them were big, but together they created a feeling of peace. I understand now that health is not something far away. It is not hidden in difficult plans or strict rules. It lives in the way I drink water, in the way I move my arms, in the way I listen to my heart. It lives in the way I respect my limits and believe in my strength. It lives in the way I forgive myself when I feel tired and encourage myself when I feel ready. I also understand that sports are not only on fields, in gyms, or in competitions. Sports live in walking slowly under the sky. They live in stretching near a window. They live in breathing deeply before sleep. They live in every gentle action that helps the body stay awake and the mind stay clear. My breathing becomes slower and softer. My body sinks into the bed. I feel safe inside myself. I feel thankful for this quiet connection between movement and rest, between effort and comfort, between body and mind. And as I drift into sleep, I carry with me a simple promise, a promise to continue caring, to continue moving, to continue breathing with kindness, to continue choosing balance, not perfectly, not quickly, but honestly and gently, every single day, in this long and peaceful journey of health and sports that flows softly with my life, without pressure, without noise, and without end.